of my idols. He's been doing it a long time. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he told me he was doing it since I've been born. Longer than I'm even born, actually.
How old are you?
38, 37.
37?
Yeah.
September 21st, right?
Yeah.
So that's my birthday.
Oh,
I'm 30.
No
Yeah.
fucking way.
Yeah.
It's my baby mama birthday, too.
Is it really? Okay, this is actually
It is.
perfect. Are you cool if we're just rolling?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right. So here, pull up that mic. The voice is very familiar. People already know who it is. Jason Derulo. Are we doing video
Yes,
too?
we are.
All right. Beautiful. September 21st birthdays.
Big birthday.
I wasn't even thinking about looking that up or anything, but you did say your baby mama shares the same birthday.
Yes, she does, man. Yes, she does.
So we've joked about it on the show. Jed is my producer. We grew up with each other. We went to high school together.
Oh, amazing.
I've talked about before, it was actually the girl that introduced me to weed. Her name was Mary Claire. We went to college together. Mary Claire, and I'll never...
Did she end up being really famous?
No.
No. Not
she's famous to me, though, because
there's a very famous brand called Mary Claire. But go
oh, really?
I don't really mess with this stuff.
Well, so she like, I fell in love with her. Because, like, she was, like, the cool upperclassman girl. The upperclassmen in our dorm lived on, like, the 25th to 30th floor. And that's where I went. And then she gets me, I'm smoking a bowl with her, and, like, life is, like, amazing. And then we end up dating. And, like, on the second date, I found out her birthday was on September 21st, and she shared her birthday with me. And we broke up that night. Because I could not comprehend sharing my day with someone else.
You're telling me. And she was beautiful, dude.
I couldn't comprehend that.
That's why me and my baby mama broke up.
Because of the birthday?
No, just playing.
I was gonna say, it had to have been. There was something wrong about it. Why do you think that was for me? I didn't like it.
I don't know. You sound very selfish, my brother.
I am. I think that's what it is. Please don't tell anyone else that.
I won't tell nobody else. I won't tell nobody else.
But to me, it was strange. But listen, Jason Derulo in the studio. We never get to have artists in here anymore. This is our first artist. We moved into this building 3 years ago.
Oh, wow. Congrats.
And the fact that we get a major artist like you in here, it's like there's nothing better, is it?
Oh,
you know,
man,
it's because for years it was over Teams, it was always over Zoom,
Exactly.
and like we were missing that human interaction part and being able to read your facial expressions and kind of get a vibe of like what you think is cool to talk about, not cool to talk about, and stuff like that.
It's a real thing, man, and I feel like the pandemic has robbed us of a lot of that the human touch.
Yeah,
and just simply because of the ease of it, right? Like being able to do something from the comfort of your own home. Or at a click of a button, reach a lot of different people or stations at the same time.
have you done that Zoom run where it's what, like 100 stations in one day?
I haven't done 100, but yeah,
But a good amount,
a
right?
Good amount, yes.
How do you even keep track of all of that?
I mean that is way easier than actually
Is it really?
going to stations, but I don't feel as connected to it. When I was pushing Savage Love and Take You Dancing, I did like panels where thank you so much. I was doing panels where I was interviewing with a lot of different people at the same time. But this was the beginning of the pandemic, right? It was just like the height of everything. And that radio run didn't feel like normal. They didn't feel like the same kind of vibe, even though the song did really well.
Right.
I missed out on getting to hand deliver my song to people, and I feel like that there's something to being able to come into somewhere that's been supporting you and be like, thank you, and here is my brand new song, as opposed to yo, send that email out, and make sure that station get. I mean, there's no human element to that.
I kind of wanted to ask you about that, and with what I just said, where, oh my God, it's year 3, we still haven't had an artist come in here. We look at country, which is across the hallway from us.
Don't say what I think you're about to say.
Well, country artists are there all the time.
Oh,
we're not calling you out.
No, and
I know.
Why?
But
Why
I
do?
knew before he said it? I already knew. Because that's how I feel about country and country artists. They feel like real people.
Yeah.
To me, whereas I feel like
Why is pop the opposite? What happened?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't really have a lot of friends in my world, but I do have a lot of country artist friends.
Do you really?
And I think it's because we're from the same school. of just being regular, just like a regular dude and just normal.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish people felt the way that I do about just being a human being, especially to the people that we owe our careers to. We're nothing without radio. Radio is and still remains the driving force behind any musical superstar.
I appreciate you saying that.
It doesn't matter about just streaming. Like the actual superstar is not made without radio.
Mm-hmm.
So
You have been doing this for how long now?
17 years.
17 years.
Yes, sir.
It's very different than what it used to be.
Very much so.
You brought up Savage Love. I feel like that was like crazy time with the pandemic and
Yeah.
the really the rise of social media, not music necessarily, but the way you promote it, right?
Definitely.
Like it's all over there.
And I believe I would say I was at the forefront of that.
Completely.
So in terms of pushing music on social media, it didn't exist in the way that it does now before Savage Love.
Oh yeah.
And Savage Love was like the first song that was promoted mostly by influencers.
From when you started to that pandemic Savage Love era, now we've got Sexy for Me.
Mm-hmm.
What is unique about this run of promoting music? Is it different?
This run is different in the way that I wanted to present it. So me being here is very different. But also, I was doing these sold out shows in Europe, and there were a lot of fans outside of these shows still trying to get tickets, but there were no tickets. We would go out and perform "Sexy for Me" for the fans that couldn't get tickets. So it was, thousands of people outside, and we did like flash mob style, me, my dance, my crew, and it was that human element.
Who's coming up with that? You?
Come on, man.
Well, no. I mean, listen, I don't know if you watched the Kevin Hart roast last night, but every other joke, someone was like, yeah, someone wrote that. Someone wrote it. So I don't know. I'm wondering.
Nah. I like to come up with like the new vibe of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because the music business is more than just about the music. The music is obviously the biggest part, but then you have to get it to the people somehow, some way. And I think that with the ever-changing music industry, I'm always trying to figure out new ways to skin a cat, and get it to the people. And this new wave has been about touch. It's been about how do I get the physical and human element back into the music.
Yeah, 100%. We have Jason Derulo in the studio, which it does not. We were joking with my boss last week.
Mm-hmm.
I made it like a point, and I don't know if I annoyed him or not, but I was like, I have to be here. I have to meet him. Can I get a picture? And he's like, well, he'll do an interview if you want. I'm like, there's no way he'll want to do an interview. Will he really? Because if he will, I would love to be able to talk to him.
My dog.
You are more than just a musician. You are more than just an influencer, for whatever that word really does. What does the word influencer mean to you?
I think it's just that someone who influences in different ways. Whether it's what they are wearing, whether it's what kind of makeup they have, whether it's just them doing comedy. It's somebody that has a voice. Not necessarily a musician or an actor or somebody with any skills necessarily, but just somebody that people are paid attention to and what they're doing.
You are a father.
I'm a father.
How has that changed? How old is your kid?
5. He just turned 5 2 days ago.
He's 5 years old. How has that changed your influence? And what do you, when you think about him growing up, in a world where, this is a scary world, right?
It is, man.
And it's always forever changing. How do you influence him to be a man like you, like a good man?
I think it's a constant battle, but there's certain non-negotiables for me. And one of them is him being strong, strong-willed and physically strong.
Mm-hmm.
So, doing 20 push-ups before bed every night. That's like a non-negotiable. That's like every night. Like
Really?
you have to do that. And then even when I'm not home, you gotta FaceTime me. Let's do our 20 push-ups. You know, even if it's sets of 6. If you're tired that day,
He's 5?
He's 5. Yeah.
That's pretty legit.
Well, dude, you think about the workout plan. He's got the craziest diet ever with like kiwi. I mean, look at him. He's shredded.
Oh, thanks.
Do
bro.
you have the craziest diet? What is Jed talking about?
Man, I go through phases. So just recently, I have been on like the bone broth kick. So while I was on tour, I did Ramadan, so I wasn't eating until sundown,
Mm-hmm.
and then my main meal of the day was bone broth soup, and then I ended up losing like 15 good pounds on tour, and yeah, just been trying to keep it off. So now my diet is pretty just balanced. It's like protein.
When you practice Ramadan, I'm a big basketball fan, and something this year that I thought was really interesting. I believe he plays for Houston, and I'm blanking on his name, but there's a really good basketball player, and he during Ramadan obviously can't eat until sundown. And
Was that Kyrie Irving maybe?
not Kyrie Irving in the NBA, but yes.
Mhm.
How does that affect your performance? What is that regiment while you're on tour and while you're on the road? Because I can't imagine during it you feel very good, do you?
So I thought that I would have an issue with it because I go on at 8:30, and back in the day I used to go on at 9:30, and I don't know why it got earlier, but apparently people went to watch the shows earlier.
Yes, thank God it is earlier. 'Cause I like it to be earlier.
Really? Oh man, I didn't like that.
All right, then never mind. I don't like it one bit.
No, 8:30. So I was able to eat around 6, but the problem is I don't want to go on stage with a full stomach of just having my dinner right before.
Yeah.
So I would just really just have something light, you know. I'll have some tea and then maybe like a fruit, and then I'm good to go for the stage. But when I get off stage,
It's a feast.
that food just has to be ready to go. Like I'm like if I see anything in front of me, I'll eat anything. So I need to have something healthy and balanced right when I get off stage, because I'm starving when I get off stage.
Yeah.
It's you got to see it.
I'm excited to talk about Sexy for Me. I'm excited to talk about everything that you've got coming up. But you just made me thinking, and I've got ADD brain right now.
Oh my God, this coffee is unbelievable. What is this?
Stop it.
Are you
Is that really
serious?
our work coffee?
Is that our work coffee that you're
How
drinking?
much did you pay him to
No,
say
you
that?
did not.
That is.
It must got a gang of sugar in here.
No, we don't do sugar here.
I'm gonna
Really?
edit this part out.
Oh my
That's
God.
the shittiest coffee I've ever had, and I hate that you just said
You gotta
that.
put sugar in it.
That is.
Oh, you
No,
did?
you gotta put sugar in it.
It's
Oh,
so
okay.
good.
Yeah.
Was it sugar?
Well, yeah, he put sugar in it. Who's
Not-
one of his guys?
He probably
Oh.
put like a sweetener, not sugar.
I don't know what he put in it.
Yeah, probably
Yeah, I
put
wasn't
like a
watching.
sweetener.
He
Oh
could
my
be
God.
poisoning you for all
No, it's unbelievable.
I was about to say, had I known you were gonna get coffee, I got the Cafe Bustelo. If that's your jam.
Ain't no Bustelo gonna be this one. When I get out there, I'm gonna ask him what he put in there, because this is crazy.
You know, we actually got in a lot of trouble a couple of months ago because he was bringing in his own coffee. He was very proud about it, and he
Yeah.
was making it every morning.
He
And
started selling it.
we'd all be, well, no, he didn't like that because it's community, it's a community kitchen. So obviously other people go in there and they see a pot of coffee, so they're pouring it out. So he decided to send an email out and said, if anyone had a sip of my coffee, I didn't tell anyone, but there's psilocybin mushrooms in there. And the activation time is about an hour. So if you did, please come to me. And the news department was the ones that were stealing it. That's how we found out.
my
It almost made news all around Florida that we drugged everyone.
Oh my God.
But
Luckily,
it was
uh,
literally mushroom coffee. Like, you know the mushroom blends that they
Yeah,
have.
yeah,
They
yeah.
thought, but then I put a note on it that said Jed's mushroom coffee, do not touch. I come back, all of it's gone. So I said I had enough with it, and then I just had to get it.
That's hilarious, bro.
Real quick, and then we'll talk about Sexy for Me. We'll talk about the music video, which hello. That was fun to watch.
sure.
But back to real quick, ADD brain, like I said, you bring up Ramadan. We're talking about the food after the show.
Yep.
I saw something today that was really interesting. I don't know what's real and what's not real on Instagram anymore, but everyone's talking about Michael. Did you see the movie?
Yeah, I did.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, man. So
Right?
good. So good.
I saw his writer. Have you ever seen that?
Oh no, I haven't. What
It
is-
was like KFC every meal. He
no
wanted to have,
way.
but then each thing changed. So it would be like, Michael does not like dessert. He'd rather have, oranges, or it was like fruit. But
Mhm.
the main one was, it was KFC for like breakfast and
What?
dinner. I don't know if it's true. We'll have to check it. Probably not.
I felt like that was Beyonce. Maybe she
Really?
maybe she did it because of Michael. Maybe she was just inspired. But
What's on that writer?
I think it was fried chicken too. But I
Yours
could be-
was?
no
No,
Beyonce.
yours. What's yours?
Oh, what's
What's
mine?
in your writer besides that really shitty coffee you're drinking?
That's not KFC. It's the exact opposite. So all healthy stuff. So
Yeah.
my rider kind of looks like a Air One. So every fruit, every vegetable,
Yeah.
every vitamin possible. Like I have like it's like a buffet of just the healthiest things.
Was there ever anything that you maybe were hesitant to ask because you're like, God, I don't know if this is weird to ask? Or was there ever anything where you're like, I'm going to put that there and see if they bring it?
Basketball. I have a basketball goal wherever I go, so they have to bring in like a basketball, some sort of basketball situation
Uh-huh.
for every room. So that's like I think the most interesting.
How long have you played?
I played in high school, man. So I'm a big basketball guy.
They always say that, like, artists kind of wish they could be athletes. Athletes wish they could be artists.
Yeah, for sure.
You ever wish you
No,
played in the league?
No,
No. This
I-
life's
you
better?
know why? Because I feel like I would have a lot of ailments, like injuries and like little things, like when I talked to Kobe, God rest his soul.
Humble brag, by the
he
way.
was just telling me about how his body felt,
Mhm.
and how like he had like little ailments here, like he would just wake up in pain, like random pains, and I
Mhm.
was just like, man, I don't.
Yeah.
And
know
you
what
don't
I'm
want to.
and I'm older now, and I still don't wake up in pain. So I think for that reason, I think I'm good.
Have you seen his shoes that are releasing with draft day that they're coming out with? It's really cool. They got 13 pairs of shoes because he's 13th pick.
Uh-huh.
Each shoe is styled off
Kobe
of
was
it.
the 13th pick.
He was the 13th pick.
Yeah.
All the teams that passed up on him, they have a shoe designed for that team
Wow.
leading up to the Lakers shoes, which I saw that yesterday too. I thought that
Hey,
was
that's cool, man.
that was pretty cool. Do you want your son to play basketball and,
That's
and play
another
sports?
That's playing basketball is another non-negotiable, because it's the only sport that you can go to the gym and just do a pickup game. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to the gym and be like, or go to the tennis court and be like, hey, you wanna play a tennis game? No, that's not a thing. So I feel like you need to have some sort of basketball skill so that you can actually go to the court and like get a good workout in.
Jason Derulo in the studio. Tell me about Sexy for Me. Tell me about everything we've got coming up.
Yes,
EP
sir.
number 1. This is part 1
Yes, sir.
of an album.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start off with the single.
Yeah, so Sexy for Me, I wanted to create a backdrop for, feeling your most confident self, feeling like your sexiest self before you, getting ready for work or getting ready for that date night or getting ready for the club or whatever it is, so that you feel like your confident, most sexy version of you. And ironically, it ended up being that social media took it, and a lot of girls are doing the transition videos from before makeup and after, and I was just like, oh wow, like this is perfect.
So you did not plan on that being the trend with the song?
No, you can't plan, man. You don't know what's gonna pop. You don't know what's gonna happen with it, and that ended up being like the biggest the biggest trend with the song so far. Is the before and afters, which I thought was really, really cool because I guess energetically that's where my mind was.
Are you thinking about, okay, this is going to be what's going to be stitched, or this is what's going to be that, 20 seconds that is looped? Or are you more so you're going to make the song and then whatever happens with it on TikTok is what's going to happen? You know what I'm saying?
It's for sure, for sure. Am I trying to cultivate a trend to be while making the song? No. I'm just making music, man. Same as usual. And when you make music, they become a part of people's lives. And I feel like it's more publicized now than it was in the past, right? When people come and say, "Hey, "Marry Me" is the song that I used to propose to my wife." I didn't plan on that, right? I mean, it was just me writing a song, and it ended up
But
being.
you
a part
knew
of,
that was, come on, you gotta kind of think like this is going to be that moment for so many. That song will be played at my wedding. I'm getting married at the end of the year. That will be played while you're recording that. You gotta kind of know that's gonna happen.
No, I didn't.
Really?
No, I didn't. I actually didn't even know that it would be a single. But it ended up being a single off that album, one of the 6 singles off that album. And no, I had no idea. I was literally just telling the story of where my mind was at in that moment, because
Okay.
I had a girl and she wanted to get married, and I was just like, one day I'm going to marry you. It's not today, but like we're gonna spend the rest of our lives together.
Yeah.
And that's how I felt in that moment, and that's why I wrote the song. It was not to like be the backdrop to anybody else's moment, even though it's the most amazing thing to be a part of somebody's life. I mean, I think that's incredible, but it was just about that moment that I had.
The Last Dance, Part 1.
Yeah.
First question with that is, and more so a plead. Don't tell me this is like the last. What do you mean by last dance? Don't do that to me.
So it's the end of an era. It's the end of an era and the beginning of a new one. So it's
Still with music?
still with music.
Okay, thank God. Seriously,
Yes,
thank God.
Thank you, bro. No, so it's just the end of the old me and the start of the new me, right? Like even the places that I want to go, the places, the who I want to be with, the clothes that I wear. It's just I've noticed that I've changed as a man, right? So like the music has to do the same. So this first part is kind of like the closing chapter of where I've been, and then the next part will be the brand new me.
Do you feel like that? And obviously he's 5, so it's been over. It's half of a decade. That's kind of crazy to think about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Has he helped you change into this new era of you, or is this more singularly just you and the music?
I would say he's helped that situation for sure, because I feel like when we're going through life, it's all about our selfish thoughts about how do I get myself to the next level? How do I become better? How do I make more money? How do I da-da-da-da-da? And that's really a kind of a selfish thing, because we want to propel ourselves. And now it's more how do I get him to be the best version of himself? How do I make sure that his manners are on point? How do I make the best example for him? And I guess that really changes you, because your thought processes change. And yeah, I guess naturally it's changed me.
Yeah. Part 2, when can we expect that?
Before the year end. So I go off on the next part of my tour, China and Australia. That starts in September. So I'm trying to have the majority of it done before September.
Where are you going to celebrate your birthday? Do you know yet?
Man, I might have to come to Tampa, dog. We might have
Hey,
to.
well, that's some fun. Guess who's not invited? Very clear. Don't tell her.
Sure.
Man, that's awesome. Thank you so much for coming in.
Of course, my brother.
I mean it like wholeheartedly. When I saw that you were going to be here, when I heard you were going to be here, freaked out. We ran into each other. So, Tommy, I let them up in the elevator. I was like starstruck at first. I'm like, okay, don't. I think when we just shook hands, my hands were a little sweaty, so I apologize about that. We do play a game on our show. The last thing, is it all right if I steal 2 more minutes of your time?
Of course, bro.
We play a game on our show called Find the Florida Man. Do you? I looked on Wikipedia, so I don't know if it's true or not. Do you? You don't live in Miami? Did you have a house in Miami?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
But, I'm from Miami.
You are,
but I live in Los Angeles.
Fucking Wikipedia. I didn't even have that right. Hey, edit this part, Jed. Obviously, you're from Miami, so perfect. You are a Florida man. Do you consider yourself a Florida man?
Yes, sir.
This makes the game even better for what we're going to do. We play a game every Friday where I read 2 news headlines. It's called Find the Florida Man.
Okay.
Okay? I read 2 news headlines. Both of them are real headlines. They actually happened in the world. One of them happened in Florida. The other one happened somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
The goal is to find the Florida man.
man.
Easy, simple, fun. You ready to play?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do this. You tell me which one happened in Florida. Let's see.
This is gonna be light work for me.
Jason Derulo. What high school did you get? Did you get high school in Florida?
I did.
Where?
Dillard.
Dillard. Let's see if you can find. Oh, actually, one of your classmates is in this one, so we'll see.
What?
No. Man tells police he didn't drink while driving, only at stop signs. Did that happen in Florida? Did that happen in Florida? And that happened this week. Did that happen in Florida? Or city mayor fires entire police force for upsetting his wife? Both real stories.
Oh man, I would say the drinking one is in Florida.
He knows his Florida.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
All right. I like that.
All right, one more, and maybe two more, because
That's actually crazy.
both of these are good. It is
I didn't
crazy.
drink while driving. Only has stop signs is wild.
You get a driver?
Yeah.
I would have a driver. Come on. If I had Jason Derulo money, I would never even get by. You ever drive?
I do drive. Yeah.
Why?
Sometimes I have a craving to drive. It's not all the time. I'm not like one of those guys that just wants to drive all the time.
Is it a
But-
craving to like be normal in a way?
No, it's just
Yeah, but you know what I mean, like
just to be in control for a second.
okay.
I think it's a craving of wanting to control the wheel,
Yeah.
control the speed. I feel like I'm the best driver. I don't think anybody can drive me better than me.
Okay, Ricky Bobby.
You know what I'm saying? So like if I'm in a rush, and my younger cousin, who's actually a better driver than me, if he's not there, I think I'm the best option.
It's you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Round 2 of Find the Florida Man.
Uh-huh.
Jason's 1 for 1. Let's see. 2 for 2, maybe. This is a long headline. Man robs Domino's restaurant so he could go back to jail because.
Oh, I know why.
Why?
He wants to get a good night's sleep indoors.
He said no. The last time he was locked up, it was fun hanging out with the bros.
That's crazy. That's definitely not Florida.
Was that a Florida man? You say no.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm going to read you the next one.
Read me the other one. Read me the other one.
Man accused of robbing Chinese restaurant with a finger gun. One of these.
That's wild.
Both actually happened. One happened in Florida.
Both are very, very, not Florida-like. I would say the finger.
You go with your gut, and you were right.
Oh
you
my
knew it.
God.
You knew it after the first headline.
Florida man, I love
Yeah,
this.
because the other one was just not Florida
No.
at all.
What makes a Chinese restaurant and a finger gun Florida?
It doesn't really make it Florida, but it's just less not Florida than the other one. I just said
Interesting.
two negatives.
Eh.
What was the first one again?
It was man robs Domino's restaurant so he could go back to jail because the
Yeah.
last time he was locked up, it was fun hanging out with the bros.
Nah, I never met anybody like that, so I don't.
It is fun hanging out with the bros.
But where
so-
was that? Do you know?
That was, I believe, in Arizona.
Yeah.
Probably like a Tempe guy.
Yeah,
Probably went to
Tempe.
ASU or something. All right, last one. Let's see if you could do it. Jason Derulo's playing Find the Florida Man. This is the biggest moment of my career. I can't wait to go home and tell my fiance I did this.
Oh man. Amazing.
Man assaults gas station cashier with hot dogs after being refused beer sale.
Say it again.
Man assaults gas station cashier with hot dogs after being refused beer sale.
Okay.
Or man arrested after attempting to pay parking ticket. So man arrested after attempting to pay parking ticket with a live chicken and good vibes.
I want to say. I hope the second one is the Florida.
How much are good vibes valued at?
Man, almost priceless.
Priceless. So at
Priceless.
least a hot dog, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to read them to you twice or one more time. So
Okay.
for a second time, and I want you to tell me. So man assaults gas station cashier with hot dogs after being refused beer sale. Or man arrested after attempting to pay parking ticket with a live chicken and good vibes.
Okay, the Florida one is the first one.
Yeah, because I messed up. And I said the hot dog thing. Did you catch that or no?
I sure did.
All right.
You got you on a technicality. I love that.
I used the context clues. I was like, oh yeah, I already know.
So that's Find the Florida Man. What do you think?
It's the first one.
No, I know you found it. I told you. Yeah, you're good. I'm just saying that's the game. Yeah. What do you think about the game?
What I think about the game.
Pretty cool, right?
I love the game.
Yeah.
But the key is the questions. Your questions were so dope. That's what made it a lot of fun. If your questions sucked, then the game would suck. But your questions were incredible.
Thank you.
And hilarious.
By the way, I want to take credit, but that's just criminals being criminals. And whoever writes the headlines, it's good. I just copy and paste. It's a pretty easy gig.
I love it.
Jason Derulo, thank you so much for coming in.
My
I
pleasure,
cannot say that enough. My birthday twin,
Yes, sir.
and hands down one of my favorite artists. So it's been an absolute dream being able to interview you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. Cool.
Jay,